Who is the king of the Cowboys? And what does that have to do with this YouTube channel? Well, let's begin at the beginning. I was about 5 years old, and I wanted to be a cowboy. Because what 5-year-old doesn't want to be a cowboy? I was at my great grandmother's house, and she gifted me this cap pistol, holster, and belt. Now, this isn't just an average cap pistol. This is an authentic Roy Rogers cap pistol. Now, it barely functioned when I got it, and it no longer functions at all. But the question was raised in my mind, who's Roy Rogers? I told my grandmother on the other side of my family about this, and before you know it, there's Roy Rogers movies sitting in my mailbox. He was the king of the Cowboys, and I was hooked. I've been watching his movies ever since. Some of you Roy Rogers buffs out there might also know that there's a movie that he made titled The Arizona Kid. As a native-born son of Arizona myself, the choice was natural for the name of this channel. So I grew up watching his movies, and others such as Gene Autry and Tex Ritter, John Wayne, of course. And of course I wanted to get into cowboy shooting. So I purchased this cap and ball revolver. It was inexpensive, and they had it at my local gun store, so I bought it. Now, this is the gun I've done the triple shot with, and I've done a lot of shooting with this over the years. But it is difficult to clean and reload. So I wanted a cartridge revolver, which led me to purchase this Ruger Vaquero that you see me doing fast draw videos with. Now, someone has commented on one of those videos and asked me what they would need to get started doing cowboy shooting like I do here on YouTube. It's pretty simple, really. You need a single action revolver, which is one that you have to manually pull the hammer back every time you fire. You need a holster. You can buy them from different stores. I never have. Every Western holster that I own, I've made, because I do custom leather work as a hobby. I've been doing that as long as I've been watching Roy Rogers movies. You're also going to need eye protection and ear protection. Safety is always important, especially around firearms. And if you're wondering, yes, I have cleared the one that's in my holster. I've triple checked it. It is unloaded. When I'm doing fast draw, I use this Competition Electronics Pocket Pro timer. The reason I chose this particular model is because it's what Tuco the Rat uses here on YouTube. If it's good enough for Tuco the Rat, it's good enough for the Arizona Kid. When I'm doing fast draw, I also use wax bullets. These are wax bullets that I've obtained from a place called C&R Wax, and I'm going to show you how they go together. This is the wax bullet, and this is the special casing that I get from them. It's been drilled out to fit a shotgun primer. You simply take the wax bullet, press it into the mouth of the cartridge until it's level, and then you take a 209 shotgun primer and drop it right in. No reloading tools required, and the reason for the wax bullets is if you're going to draw your gun out really quickly, there's a good chance, especially starting out, that you're going to set it off while it's still in the holster. Now, if you fire while your gun's about here, you're going to wind up in the ER, and probably have some negligent discharge charges at your door as well. That's not something anybody wants, especially while they're trying to have fun. The wax bullets greatly reduce your chance of being harmed. You still need to handle your firearms responsibly and safely. They are still firearms. You do not want to discharge them at anyone or yourself. But that's all it takes, is a little bit of common sense, just common horse sense. And you can have a lot of fun, as long as you don't break those boundaries. So if you want to get started, all you really need is a single action revolver and a holster, and you're going to ask me what brand you should get. And you know what? It doesn't really matter. You need to find one that you like, I've heard of all of them having problems, and there's people that swear by all the different brands as being their holy grail. So it's not a big deal which one you choose. Just pick one, and if it doesn't work out, move on. And I would also like to say that thank you to all of you who've watched this video, who've watched my channel, to all the subscribers that I have. I hope to keep the spirit of the silver screen cowboys like Roy Rogers alive today, and for you to be able to watch. He's one of my greatest heroes, Roy Rogers, the king of the Cowboys, probably the greatest hero that I've ever had in my life, and I've got him on a pedestal that's probably higher than any man should be on. But if you haven't seen any Roy Rogers movies, you need to go watch them. They have great morals, great standards to live by, and it's something that every young man in America should be brought up on. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.